What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you on a little late night walk. Some of you have been wondering, because you knew I was going to be out of the office this week, what's been up, where I'm at, what I'm doing, and what the record's been, what we're doing, what have the plays been like. You want to get down to the good stuff, so let's do it. But first and foremost, if you are not subscribed to this channel and you like getting free sports betting wagers given to you for free daily that actually win, subscribe. Getting free content every time we do it that always includes a free play, discount code specials on how you can sign up to become an all-access member, a premium member of the site, and get anything and everything we release every day to our actual clients, the ones that make a secondary stream of income week in and week out. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button for us, turn the notifications on, because we don't have a set time that these videos go out or go up, so you always want to be notified that way. Depending on what play we give out when it starts, you don't end up watching the video too late. So let's get into it. Last video you saw was on Sunday. Obviously gave you a free play there. You knew that Jerry had a game of the week in soccer. If you didn't already know, he crushed that game of the week. That was followed up. I did an MLB game of the week on Friday, just 2 days prior to that. It was an absolute bloodbath. The easiest win you could have ever had. That was in line with what was already another incredible Major League Baseball week for all of the MLB clients that ride with the MLB King year in and year out. So that was that. And then 48 hours later, he cashes a game of the week in soccer. So just closing out the week strong as ever. Now, what was funny is I told everybody, listen, I'm going to be on the road on Sunday afternoon, doing some traveling. I'm going to be out of the office next week, working as normal. The only difference is I won't physically be in the office. I'll be doing everything remotely. It doesn't change anything. I can do my job from anywhere in the world. You give me a computer where I can access information, I know the game, and I can access lines, I can give you winners better than anybody in the world. So it doesn't matter where I'm at. I just said I'm going to be on the road, so if you send me an email or a direct message or anything, there may be a little bit of a delayed response. Everything else would go on as normal, and there would not be a video for the next 24 hours at least. And the first things that I started getting on Monday morning were, oh, the MLB King must have had a shitty Sunday because he didn't post a video bragging. Well, no. Why don't you just get a package instead of running your mouth every time? You love to get the free stuff. You love to keep quiet when there's wins. But then when you assume there might be a loss, you like to run that mouth. But just so you know, Sunday, on top of Jerry's game of the week, was a 4-1 Major League Baseball day. Yeah, terrible. So if you count the premium plays, the top plays, the game of the week, and the few games that I gave out for the YouTube members only, as members only picks that we do a few times every week, it was a total of a record of 25-4 in Major League Baseball last week alone. 25-4. It doesn't get better than that, guys. I don't know what else you could possibly want. 25-4, 3-1 in top plays, 1-0 in the game of the week, and destroyed the premiums. And those few games that we did lose, all of them we were on the right side of, and it should have cashed. But again, whether it had been a careless mistake, an unforeseen error committed, or the fact of teams' just lack of effort at the very end to close it out is what cost us. I wouldn't change the picks for the world, as they were the correct ones. So, a great week yet again from the MLB King, 25-4. And then we get into Monday. Now, on Monday, I gave out 5 Major League Baseball picks, as well as 1 NHL pick. The NHL pick was a top play. It was Vegas in regulation at the start of their series against Montreal, and never in doubt, from puck drop to the final buzzer, it was an easy win, and yet another top play winner. Major League Baseball should have been a clean 5-0 sweep. We took the over in the Cleveland Indians-Baltimore Orioles game. There were 16 hits, and there was even an error that attributed to another runner getting on base. So the equivalent of 17 base hits, or 17 hits. I don't know why that light's flickering, but more than enough offensive production for them to put up 9 runs. More than enough. Poor base running there at the end. They turned a couple of double plays that were very difficult. One was a very questionable call also. And then a lack of base running on the part of Cleveland in two different positions where they could have crossed home plate. We were right there at it. We were one base hit away 3 different times of sealing the deal on that game and winning. And it would have been an easy 5-0 clean sweep. But unfortunately, we did drop that one. But we did win. We took the over in the Kansas City Royals Detroit Tigers game. Never in doubt, easy winner. Over with more than enough time left. Also cashed in on the LA Angels minus $1.35 on the money line. Easy win there. And then the New York Giants on the money line. That one was a little higher. It was right there at our 160 max, but there was still so much value in it because it should have been well over 200 based on what was happening with the bullpens that I don't think the odds makers even take into consideration. So tons of value left, even with a money line a little bit higher than what I like to go with, but it was an easy win nonetheless. So I don't know why in the world these odds makers do not look at these bullpens or study them or understand them, as well as the umpires that are going to be on the field, especially behind home plate each day, as these lines half the time don't make any sense. And you can tell that they're either just going off of what's happened in recent days, or just what happens with starting pitchers and what they've been doing, or just what's been going on with the batting order. Just such a small sample size that we're being able to catch them off guard, get a ton of value, and cash even more tickets. Hey, I hope they keep doing it. But anyway, another great day. It was a 4-1 day in Major League Baseball. Oh, that's not it. We also cashed the St. Louis Cardinals on the run line. Minus a 1.5, easy win there. So a 4-1 Major League Baseball day. 1-0 in NHL, which was a top play. So a 5-1 day overall, and another top play winner, and a great start to the week, and an absolutely killer Monday to keep everything going. Then we get into Tuesday. Monday night, Jerry released his soccer game of the month. Released it Monday night, announced it, everybody knew about it, so people started buying it last night as it was available. It started at noon today, and again, another 3-0 blowout. Portugal absolutely waxed them there at the end. So again, in basically just over 72 hours, our all-access clients and those that have purchased the games that are not all-access clients have been able to cash in a Major League Baseball game of the week, a soccer game of the week, and a soccer game of the month for 17 units in 3 games. Literally 2 of our 3 highest rated games that we release as a company in any sport, all taking place in that short amount of time, and all 3 of them cashing with ease. So Tuesday starts out with a huge 7-unit game of the month winner. Jerry in soccer kicking everybody off with a ton of profit. It just, right there at lunchtime, early. I follow that up with all night releases and a big Tuesday card. 9 plays in total. 1 NBA, 2 NHL, and 6 Major League Baseball. NBA, the Brooklyn Nets were catching 2.5 points, 3 in some spots. I didn't want the points. I wanted Brooklyn outright on the money line, so we took them at plus $1.25. That game ended up going up. I have some clients say they got as high as plus $1.45 because they played it closer to game time. We released that play just after 5:30 p.m., so about 3 hours before game time. If you got it that high, congratulations. We got it at plus $1.25 at the time of release. So, but again, Brooklyn outright winner. We didn't even need the points. That's why we didn't take them. NHL, we took Tampa Bay in regulation, easy winner. And we also took Tampa Bay in New York over 5 goals. That should not have been at 5 goals, but the odds makers, that line opened at 5 and it never moved from 5 until the start of the game. So from the time of the line release all the way till the game time, it was always at 5 at basically every book out there. I didn't see anybody with anything other than 5. We took over 5 goals as a top play. 2 NHL top plays back to back. Cash that too with ease. So a 1-0 day in NBA with an underdog. 2-0 day in NHL with another top play winner. Get into Major League Baseball. Again, We did have to bite the bullet on one game, which really pissed me off. We had the Kansas City Royals on the money line, minus $1.30 over Detroit. That's a game they should have and could have won, but they really made a poor bullpen decision. And who was supposed to go in as a middle reliever got pushed back, ended up not even getting used, and they stuck in a closer as a middle reliever. Not sure what their theory of doing that was and why they wanted to do it, but that allowed some things to get hung over the plate. Detroit to really build some offense right there in a short period of time and ended up winning the game. So we had to eat that one. But again, I can't do anything about the fact that the pitching coach decided to, on a whim, in the middle of the game, make a drastic bullpen decision that was not smart by any means, and it cost them the game. I believe that reason right there cost them that game. And then we had the San Diego Padres on the run line, which they were all game long, covering the run line, winning with ease, really just shutting Colorado out from being able to really do anything extensive. And then right there at the very end, again, hang a couple over the plate. You don't realize how quickly something can get away from you. But again, it's Coors Field. So you hang something over the plate there, you could get a little league team to go yard on you. And what the Padres, was a game they should have won by 4 or more runs and only needed to win by 2, ended up losing the game outright when Yu Darvish came out there and pitched to Jim. So we had to eat that one again. I wouldn't go back and change those plays even if I could, because again, they were the right call. But sometimes you just got to take the loss. But it's okay. There were 4 more plays. We had the Giants and the D-backs over 7. Well, who in the world came up with that line is beyond me. If I was an odds maker, at minimum, I would have had that game at 9.5. So we gladly took that over at cash in the 5th inning. Easy win there. We had the Angels and the Oakland Athletics over 8 runs there. Again, easy winner. We had the Orioles and the Cleveland Indians over 8 as well. Another easy winner. Minnesota Twins, Seattle Mariners. We took the over in that as well. These totals, they're just falling asleep at the wheel, and we are eating them alive. We cashed that one as well. So we took the 2 losses, but we backed it up with 4 wins. So a 4-2 day, with a 2-0 NHL day with a top play winner and a 1-0 NBA underdog winner. So a 7-2 day overall, and Jerry cashed in a game of the month. That puts right now, just for the last 9 days, my Major League Baseball at 33-7, which is 82.5% winners. Find somebody within 20% of me. Find somebody. It doesn't exist. 82.5% the last 9 days. 71.26% for the season. Top plays over 80%. Game of the week's at 100%. There hasn't been a game of the month yet or game of the year, but they're coming. What more do you want? I am the MLB king. You can go get on an MLB package, or better yet, while they're on sale, go get on a 3-day, 7-day, or 30-day all sports pass. That gets you everything. Jerry's soccer. It gets you my baseball, NHL, NBA. It gets you all of it for 3, 7, or 30 days. You can get a 30-day all access, and you also get all games of the week, month, and year included if for any sport that we have them in during that period. Go get on it, guys. You're missing out. Anyways, before we get into a top play, congratulations to everyone again. Another great day. I'm going to give you a free play. Jerry's got some early soccer posted. I've got some potential early baseball. My games will probably be posted just before lunchtime on Wednesday, because again, I'm still waiting on bullpen information, and being that it's late Tuesday night, well, it's just into Wednesday morning now. The information is not quite confirmed, so just a little bit too early to release. But go to chasewins.com, get on a package, stop sitting on the sideline and messing with people that know nothing, that don't know any more about those sports players or picks than you do. As a novice gambler, or better, get with somebody that actually knows what they are doing and proves it day in and day out. Let's get on a free play. Kansas City Royals tomorrow. Detroit Tigers. One of my favorite up-and-coming pitchers, Brady Singer. Somebody was drafted in the 1st round by Kansas City. First year where he's able to actually pitch in front of fans, because where he made his debut in the big leagues with Kansas City coming out of the University of Florida. His start was with no fans. Great kid. Just a student of the game. I love his attitude. I love his potential. I love his command. I just love the way he pitches. Now, again, he's had some command issues in the early going, and I don't expect him to get rid of that, now. I see he's got a few years before he's really going to come into his own, but he's still so young. But I'm telling you right now, you're looking at a kid that reminds me so much of Tom Glavine. He's the spitting image of the way he throws. Obviously, Tom's a smaller guy, but Brady throws so much like him. He really does. And I'm telling you right now, not only are you looking at a kid that's going to have a successful career, and I think is going to be in Kansas City for the long haul, you're looking at a future World Series champion. Somebody's going to pitch in a World Series and be a part of a winning team. Somebody who just fits perfectly with the management style of Mike Matheny. And you're going to be looking at somebody who I truly believe will be inducted into the Hall of Fame one day. And I'm saying that on behalf of a kid that, truth be told, hasn't ever done anything to have an ERA under 4. And I'm telling you, you're looking at a future Hall of Famer. Problem is, they're going up against Detroit. Kauffman Stadium is known for being a home run type park when anybody gets rhythm. Detroit's used to playing there. Kansas City does well scoring there. And right now, Detroit's in an offensive rhythm. So they're going to get some hits off of Brady. He hangs those fastballs over the corner in a perfect spot. That just so happens to be where Detroit likes to swing and where they like to make contact. Even if sometimes it's by accident, they do it. So you're going to have that. You also have Tanner Skubal going in for Detroit, who I don't have near as much faith in as I do Brady. I think he'll eventually come into his own, but I think he's one of those pitchers that eventually I don't think he will fit the management style of Detroit. If you look at what happened in Houston and how he built that squad up, and who he inevitably went after, Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander, Zach Greinke, those guys, and he built that core up, he's going to do the same thing in Detroit. And it just doesn't fit the bill for Skubal to make it long term. I think he'll be there for a couple of years so they can build him up. They can develop him. They can do it for cheap and then get some value out of him. Sign him to a contract for low money before he's ready, and then be able to have somebody buy out that contract and pay on top of it as he starts to come into his own, because it just won't be what they're looking for. And I think he'll end up more than likely ending up with a team, I would say Oakland, Tampa Bay, small market for sure is where I see him ending up. Baltimore possibly. If he did go into a large market, I could see him fitting in well with someone like Boston, maybe Toronto, or even San Francisco. We'll just see what he does. It depends on how much he's going to end up costing to see where he's going to go. But again, it's got a total of 9. You're going to lay $1.05. It should be $1.65 to go over 9. I'm only got to lay $1.05 to take over 9 runs in a game that I think they could get by with 9.5, but I think this should be a 10.5 to 11 total. Again, I think they're falling asleep with these totals, and we're going to keep capitalizing on it. I'm going to take Kansas City and Detroit. I want you to mark your starting pitchers of Brady Singer and Skubal for Detroit. I don't care what they do as far as the bullpens. They're early in the week. They went heavy in the weekend. They're not going to deplete this early, so they're not going to dive deep into them to worry about saving one game. With two teams that are about deadlocked even as of now, especially over the last 10 days. Detroit's bagged a win. Again, this is one of those things where I don't think it's going to be the end-all be-all where a team's going to make inherent risk to try to win a game. Not now. It's too early. If we were if this was early August, late July, early August, and we were talking about a potential AL Central championship that was on the line, maybe. But that's not going to happen. We all know who in the end is going to come out there. The team that I predicted last year would win it this year, the Chicago White Sox. So again, thinking long term, thinking later on in the week, Tuesday or Wednesday isn't the only day. I think this is a game that breaches 10 runs. So we're going to take over 9, Kansas City and Detroit. That's going to be your free play for Wednesday. It is a 2:10 p.m. Eastern time game. Now, for those that wondered, I did tell you I was on the road this week. Came down, again, even though I don't, ever get to take a vacation, truly cut things off. I guess it's a blessing that I love what I do, and I absolutely just love and am passionate about these games and picking winners and helping people, create a secondary stream of income and helping them financially. And it's just such a passion for not only me, but Jerry and the rest of our team that I don't mind doing it 7 days a week. If I didn't love it that much, I probably would. But as most people, when they take a vacation, they take, whether it's a few days or a week or a month or whatever, they take time away from work, away from their normal scenery. They're, away from their normal routine, and they just shut things down and recharge. For me, even if I'm on vacation, I'm still working. Some things might change in the day-to-day because I'm not physically in the office. We don't skip a beat, guys. So again, and plus, my kids, I want to spend quality time with them as well as my wife. And, while my kids are on summer break, they deserve a vacation. So as we do every year, a couple times a year, we come down to the beach house and we spend some time down in the most relaxing place on earth, my favorite place in the world. We come down to the island, we spend some time at the beach house, get away from the world, we relax, we hang out with each other, and we're still picking winners and making money at the same time, guys. So again, while I'm not in the office, nothing's changed. Buy a package, start winning, and I'll be back in the office next week like nothing ever happened. But sometimes you come down here, pick some winners, make some money, but then get to close the day down with a few hours in the place that I inevitably will retire because it's my favorite place on earth, and I wish I got to spend more time here throughout the year than I do. Got to do it. Sometimes you just got to get away and just change everything just to, keep everything going mentally, keep everything fresh, keep everything going. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the long video, but needed to clear a few days of recaps up. Jerry's got golf coming up, the US Open this weekend. It starts on Thursday. So you're going to see a golf package get released tomorrow. So you can get on that. You'll get on it early. That way on Wednesday night, when Thursday's opening picks are released, you will get them. You'll see that on the site. Go in, get a 3-day pass, 7-day pass, 30-day pass, whatever you want to do. Get an all-access pass. Then you get all the sports, all the games of the week, month, year. You get golf, you get NASCAR, you get all that. And that way, you can be a part of everything for as long as you want to be a part of it. And guys, we love you more than anything in the world, and we appreciate everything you do for us, and that you tune in to watch this stuff every day, and that you inevitably become our clients. We show you the results. We show you what we're about, and you go from short-term to long-term, and we help change your life financially for the better, and you get to take your passion for sports and turn it into a second stream of income. You get to turn it into another source of revenue for you. While it's the same thing we do. We turned our passion for sports into our job. Now we get to help you take your passion for sports as a fan and show you how you can make money at it by doing nothing more than making a purchase, checking a site once a day. We do all the legwork. We do everything for you. All you got to do is do what we say, play what we tell you, how we tell you to do it. We take care of the rest. Go to chasewins.com, get to the purchase page, pick out something that works for you. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll get back to you. We'll help you get on something. If you need some questions answered, or you need some advice that what may work best for your bankroll, or for where you're starting out, or for the sports you're interested in, or what book you use, all that stuff. We'll take care of you guys. We love you more than anything. Make sure you get on for Wednesday. Congratulations to everybody on another great day, another game of the month winner, another top play winner. The MLB King does it again. Often imitated, never duplicated. Everybody wishes they could beat me in Major League Baseball. Some claim that they can be, or that they do it. Tell them to show you the proof. Tell them to show you the proof that not only are they better than me, tell them to show you the proof that they can come within 60% of what I do. They can't, and they haven't, and they won't. I eat, sleep, breathe, and shit that sport, and I've forgotten more about it than any other capper in this industry will ever have the time to learn. The MLB King has spoken, and he'll be back to do it again on Wednesday. Love you guys. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back for more winners. Jerry will be putting out a video for Thursday. You'll see me back probably on Friday, and we'll keep it going. Love you guys.